Hello and welcome to another episode of our Timberborn series. We're playing on a custom map and a custom difficulty. You might as well call this episode the water episode because we're going to be dealing primarily with our water production and storage. We begin at the start of the wet season, so we have a few things to accomplish right away. We got to open that gate right there. We got to open these gates right here. This gate. And this gate, and this itty bitty one over here. We begin this episode by rescuing a beaver from being stuck. There you go, little buddy. There you go. There you go. Let's close that back up. We have a few things to accomplish. Primarily, in an ideal world, this little transfer here would be complete by the end of the wet season. Not really sure that's going to happen, but it's possible that once these stairs are done over here, that they'll just knock this out. If they can knock this out, then that'll be great, because then this whole area will stay green and we can plant more trees. And we're gonna need a lot more trees. We're actually gonna leave this open, because I want them to build this side of the wall, and they can build it really fast. So this might actually be possible. I don't think I'm being overly optimistic here. I think we can complete this by the end of the wet cycle. I think it's very possible. I mean, it feels like they're giving it their all. I mean, look at them go. Good job, guys. Good job. Keep at it. These tanks have to go. These tanks have to move, and we need a lot more tanks. I have a couple ideas of how I want to build them out. Now, I'm torn between... I'm torn between just deleting them or building tanks somewhere else. And honestly, I'm leaning towards just deleting them, because right now we don't really have any other options. That would be a massive waste of water, though. We could just build some tanks on this side, I guess. We're not really using this area for anything. That would work, and we possibly should just do it. So I'm gonna let this build. I'm gonna let these happen. I'm gonna make it a high priority, and they can build those out. And once those are built, we're gonna delete these guys after transferring all the water. I think that's a good answer, because I don't want to just delete them. That feels really wasteful. In order to accomplish what I want to do, we're going to need another gear workshop, though, I think. So maybe we're going to put one right there. That'll slot in pretty nicely within our plans. I'm going to go ahead. Let's just make our plans known. It was mentioned to me that I could just place these and pause them. I mean, I knew that, but I just never really, I don't know, never used them that way. But if we just pause them and leave them there, then we know. Then we know that's the plan. That's the plan right there. If it bothers me, I might remove it. We'll see. I don't know. There you go. We just need a little shaftaroonie. All right, that's all high. Just everything. If you make here's a fun tip. Fun tip for the game. If you make everything high priority, it's pointless. There's no reason to do that. But it makes you feel good. What do we think? How does that look? Does that look better than if there were dams there? I think it does. I don't really have any examples because we don't have any dams anywhere right now. But I don't know. I'm not 100% on how dams look when they're spilling over. Floodgates are alright, but you can't walk over floodgates. So what the hell's the point? Ooh, nighttime tapper shack. Tapper shack. I dare you to say it out loud and not enjoy saying that. Tapper shack. Tapper shack. Tapper shack. Our maples are grown in. 8% to syrup. I don't know how long it takes, but that's going to be pretty exciting. Since the wet season's here, we can actually break this open so that it can fill this way. We still have a second one over here, so it's not a huge deal, because then it won't, it still won't spill over everywhere. But at least this way, we'll have a little more greenery over here, spreading out. So we gotta do that 3 times. Wow, these are built already. See? That's the advantage of making a high priority. All right, so since those are built, these are all going to get marked to empty. There we go. Look at them go. Oh, man, it's like our whole population, basically. Ooh, we went dry. That's not good. Come on, water. Fill. It's almost there. It's almost at the line. There you go. It just went over. So if I want the front filling up fastest, I'm going to raise these gates over here, right? If you raise those up, and I raise this one up, then all the water is going to get focused down this channel. And when it goes down this channel, it's going to spill out over here. And then we can actually get greenery in this area. And I'm actually curious how far this canal spreads, because it seems to be keeping all of this green. That's a pretty wide radius, but it doesn't reach all the way to the edge. So it looks to be to about there. That means these trees over here will end up dying in a full drought. But that's all right. That's still a lot. So it's down like all the way down to this line. If we go straight across, then all of these will be fine. That's still quite a lot. We're going to raise this back up for now. That way it can flood out of this side. Oh, this is almost done. Wow. That's amazing. All right, let's do that. And once they finish these, we can actually let water in because that's all it's going to take. Although, no, these ones need to be built too. I guess the best way right now is the fastest way. So we're just going to do that. And then just need a platform across over there. And we just need some roads. I'm basically just looking to fill up this little cavern over here. That's all we need to do. All right, since this is filling up, I'm actually going to raise the gate to 2.5 because I want this tank to fill up and I want it to spill over into here to the aqueduct because I want to see how much of this is actually going to be viable. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of it's going to be viable. I just don't know. I mean, the forester can only go to there, but I can put the forester right here, like in the middle, and then those guys can reach all the way around. Every time they get stranded, I'm wasting at least like 12 or 15 wood. Y'all need to stop doing that. It's absurd. All right, just finished 3 more pieces. And actually, I'm going to break it now. Let's make things happen. Let's watch. Ooh. There you go. There you go. Oh, wait. That guy's not done. Hurry up, guy. Hurry up. Hurry up. There you go. He did it. This guy's filling up also. Hello. Hello. All right, I'm not really sure what the issue is. Maybe it's these gates. Maybe too much water is being diverted. So let's... Oh, that's why. It's spilling out over here. We're making a mess. 3-day timer. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello. All right, time to raise some gates. Get this big tank filled up. I'm raising all the gates to 2.5. Yeah, we got to rebuild this piece as a dam. Because that actually needs to be a dam. Like that. Okay. All right, and since we went through all the trouble over here, let's place our forester. How far can we make it across? Let's try and do that. I'm going to put that there, go across, and do stairs on the other side. Just make a quick little hop jump. All right, so these tanks are done. And I would like to get the other ones. So we're going to... This is painful. I mean, it's just... All this is just getting deleted. So, my original plan... I'm gonna run my plans by you. I did some thinking. I did some thinking off camera, as I tend to do. And... My original plan was to do like this, basically, and then run the water tanks up top. Now, it's kind of an efficient use of space, but first of all, they're facing sideways and I want them to be straight. And in order to face them the other way, I'd have to do housing on this side also, but it would take like 2 extra steps, and it doesn't actually work. Also, I don't know, man. It look ridiculous. That's just my opinion. You can disagree. So we're not going to do that. The easy option, quote unquote, is to do just like a row of tanks like that. And that's a lot of water and a lot of tanks. But somehow, I don't know, somehow it just feels boring. So I spent a little bit of time trying to figure it out by placing the housing this way or like even sideways, because you could do them sideways also. So we could have done something like that. Which is, that looks better than the other way. But I don't know, I just wasn't a fan. It wasn't doing it for me. So I'm basically torn between the ground option, where they're just all over the ground, right? Just straight down, which would probably be the easiest, especially on our resources, because our resources are dwindling. We only have 700 wood. I think I started the last episode with like 2,000. Now, a lot of that was our industry, but also our industry is burning a lot more wood. And also this aqueduct, sucked up a bunch of it. So I like the housing over here. I like having the pumps on top, especially once we move the wall back and stuff. And then, because then it just makes sense. Because then it's like there's pumps that take up most of the space and there's a road in front, and it just kind of looks nice and makes sense to have the pumps on top. But having the water tanks on top, like, yeah, I don't know. It's not doing it for me. It's not doing it for me. So the options were the ground option like that, or I had another thought, doing the big boy housing, the large barracks, and doing the water tanks on top. And then we'd need a scaffolding in the middle. But, I don't know, that kind of looks cool. I think I like it, especially because it's the same height as the wall. It kind of blends in nice. And then it's not a complete waste of space. And, I mean, this would cover almost our entire housing need, just with this. Which means we can get rid of these stupid houses. And I don't really know what we do there, but that's just more room. So I think we're going to do this. I think this is going to be the plan here. I think that's the way to go. Now, I did want to put more tanks over here. We got to blow it down first. And it does fit. They do fit in here like pretty nice like that. And I don't really know if I'm going to do more housing there, but I do want to leave it as an option to have something. I mainly like this setup because if I put the tanks on the ground, which is by far the most efficient use of the space. Because if we go up and put the tanks on top, you got to fiddle with stuff and you have to have extra scaffolding and extra this, extra that. But here, they would just be sitting on the ground the exact same way that they are sitting on top. And you really only got to go up 2 levels. So, I don't know. I kind of like it. All right, we're going to go for it. Whatever. I'm letting it happen. I'm going to unpause in a second. I guess we need a path. There you go. All right, so that goes straight through, and we can have like a little fancy double staircase thing or something. How's that look? It's all right. I think it's all right. Yeah? What do we think? Is that good? It's gonna be so much wood. each of the barracks is a 70 wood. And then 10. Oh my god. We don't even have enough wood. Okay, well, we got to build some of them at least. So we're going to go, let's do that. We're going to delete a portion of them. I'll let them build the walkway. All right. So that's going to burn like half our wood right now, but I'm letting it happen. And we really need, actually, let's worry about the wood over here. Oh, did we break that? We broke that. Why did we break it? Oh, we lost 2 steps. Okay. Because they got to go that way and straight down and back over here. All right. We're going to get rid of these carrots. All right. Well, let's delete these guys for now because we want to deal with this anyway. And I believe we were going to dynamite. So let's dynamite that. And then we'll have to figure something out. This split's working out pretty well. This is basically exactly what I wanted. The next step would be to build the squares up over here to go all the way up. But I guess that's not even entirely necessary. All right, we're going to blow that. Forgot about it. And we're going to drop another one in there. We're going to lower this so that the outside keeps getting filled. I think the tank should still keep going up. These gates need to be maximum height. Yeah, okay. You see how the dam just doesn't look like it should be spilling over here. And I don't like that. See, the floodgate's all right. And that looks all right. I don't know. It's just a little peeve of mine. No big deal. It's fine. It's all just calm down. All right, that's done. So we're gonna do some platforms. If you can see where I'm going with this, gonna go that way. Need another platform and some stairs. And doesn't work. Damn you, damn you, beaver people. Well, I guess wait, that's not necessary at all. That was only there so that the farmhouse could get over here, but it doesn't need it. Okay, we're back in business. Should have kept those stairs. All right, there you go. We're back in business. We do need to get rid of that. Is this the best way I could have done it? No. It's kind of terrible, actually. I really should just take it through the... That would have been almost just as much work as doing what I just did. By just making the road over here. Whatever. It's too late now. That's the plan. Once there's a plan, we stick to it. Oh, this is already flooding out. Well, if that's the case, then we definitely don't need to be flooding more water into the system. I didn't realize it was already exiting the map. At 1.5 days, I'm going to close this gate and see how we do. I'm going to pause an engine, which means I'm going to pause a smelter. Everything else will be a little underpowered, but a lot underpowered. Maybe I pause a paper factory too. Because we're running low on wood, and that's going to be a really big problem. We did just build a bunch of stuff, so it's somewhat understandable, but I don't want these maple trees that are meant for maple syrup to pay the price. Because they might have to. It's possible the Tapper Shack should be somewhere else, maybe? I don't know. All right, these guys are going up. I haven't connected the roads yet, so I can make them all desired none first. Pausing all the pumps just so we fill the outer lake. I think they're draining this fast enough that it's not overflowing enough. Just a little bit of micromanagement, that's all. Okay, so we're going to raise this back up. This looks pretty full. And then the rest of the water is filling the tank while also flowing out of here. We only have a day to go. And I really want this filled, as well as the outer area. The outer area is actually pretty thin right now. All right, big tank is just about full, it seems. And how are we doing over here? Still 0.7, so we still have quite a bit of water to go. It's not, I don't think it's gonna fill it. Let's take a little fun detour and hey, have a little explosion. All right, did we restore the path? Yeah, we did. Okay, we restored the path, so that's something. I'm gonna pause an explosives factory too. No point running them if they're not being efficient. Mainly because I need gears. This big tank should have been filled to the brim from the start instead of letting it stay at 3 levels below. Because otherwise I didn't really have an idea of how to manage it properly. And ooh, 16 days. Wow, that's really short. Ugh, man. I'm actually not happy about that. Because we're losing days. We're losing too many days. Each cycle's too short. And I don't know. Alright, so time to relocate things. Alright, we're going to remove some of these berries just to figure things out. Well, at least we can see what this is doing. Because you can see now that this is making this whole area green. And that's it's pretty damn good. Maybe it's stupid, but how's that? We got a little carrot shelf. Stupid. But we got it. We got it, and it's happening. What did we end up with? 0.83. All right. Well, if it had been a longer drought, that would be an issue, but it's not, so it's not an issue. I'm also going to spend... We actually have a decent amount of dynamite, so I'm going to start clearing this up. All these little shelves that we were working on before that are in the way now, that can all be farmland, we're going to do that right now. These roads are going to be a bit of a problem. Also, I got to get rid of this, that guy. Okay. We're going to do that. Tapper Shack time. Time for the Tapper Shack. Just want to see where the maple's at 60%, 70%. Okay. Okay. We're going to have maple pastry soon. Are these warehouses? These warehouses are filling up. I guess we just need more warehouses, period, I guess. Can we afford it? The question is, can we afford to not do it? That's a tougher question. All right. Well, here you go. Let's put those guys back. Cross your fingers, nobody die. We did it. No death. No death is a success. More maples. Gonna do that, and we're gonna do the next level over here. In case you're wondering why there's a little hole over here, it's because whoever edited this map was an idiot and apparently left a tiny little hole that can't really be seen once there's trees there, but there's just a little hole there. I wish it wasn't. It's really bugging me, but that's there. That's just gonna be there forever now. Maybe I can hide it with the platform. Wow, that is 5 deep. There you go. There's a little. Just bandage our problems away. That's how we handle it. All right, where do we put the forester? That's the question. Where can he reach? I guess he could be over here. You could even be on the other side. I'm gonna put him right there, and then we got to get rid of all these dumb roads because they are not helpful right now. All right, and then lumberjacks are gonna need to cover just about the same area, so we can put them like 2 right there. Should cover it, and make sure everything is marked for cutting. They're all marked for nothing, and then we do that. I mean, I guess I could loop them around over here, but whatever. And at some point, I might change the stairs. Moro reserves the right to change any and anything that he ever wants. I just remembered that there was a point where I was trying to blow out the center of this. So maybe we'll keep going. That'll give me 1 more level, so that'll be 3 levels. And that's really all I'm going to need. So we're going to do that, and then we can do the outside area after. All right, nothing to do in range, huh? Well, I'll give you something to do. Maple. Cool. And at some point, we might build this up, or more realistically speaking, we'll probably end up blowing it down instead of building it up. Because building it up makes less sense than just blowing it down for, like, pathways and stuff. All right, so that guy's going to be busy. Ooh, look at our little cave carrots. Because that's what they are. Little cave carrots. They're like a little nook over here. Probably have a lumberjack over here, at least while we're figuring stuff out. And I gotta blow this corner out. The water tanks on top kind of makes sense too, because if they're all gonna be living over here, they can just go to the top and drink, you know? I really could use a copy settings button. If for some stupid reason there's anyone that's a dev that's watching, copy warehouse settings. Just a little button. Copy and paste to a different warehouse. Would be beautiful. I'd love you forever. All right, so this is basically the limit right here. So we're going to build some platforms there and see what we can do. I was just looking at ranges and seeing how far over here we can make it. Reason being that if this aqueduct is going to go all the way in this direction, right? It could actually end up somewhere over here. And then we could make all of this area another large farm, mainly for trees. We'd have to blow the whole thing down. But even if we didn't, I think that could work. And it's right in line of our aqueduct that we're building. Yeah, that's something to think about. Because we need more tree farm. All right, we might as well plant up this while we're thinking about things. It might as well be growing, right? Right. Forester over here. Forester can reach. He can reach pretty far. Okay, so you're gonna be there, and we're gonna do another lumberjack right there. This is not my final plan, but this is the plan for right now. I guess that platform's useless. And we're going to build stairs going down over here. Maybe over there too. Going to clear up some of that. And we're going to put a road. We might possibly grow something over here in this area. Because this area is going to stay green. This area is going to stay green so long as we have water for the spatter dock. And we're planning to have water for the foreseeable future. So it's of note. All right. So since we're thinking about doing the extended aqueduct thing, I think we're gonna go for this. Since we're done with the other one, we can actually build this one now. So we got to just do that where it goes all the way. Actually, this side needs to not be there until that's built. Once that's built, then we can build the other side. And they should be able to just build that straight across. And I think that's a good plan. Which also means that I think I feel free to dynamite it now. How much dynamite we got? We got 71. All right, so let's do that. Those need to go down. Yeah, I think that's a good move. There's going to be a minor issue with the spatter dock. Because right now, if this overfills, it flows into the main area. But once this is built, that won't be able to work at all that way. So we're gonna have to get a little clever with it. And I can manage clever. I think I can do it. Oh, I think I just saw him get maple syrup. Oh, we got maple syrup. We got maple syrup. We got 9 of it. We got 9 maple syrup. You know what that means? Maple pastries. Ew. All right, we're switching one of these to maple pastries. How does that compare? So it takes 1 maple syrup and 1 flour to make 3 pastries in half an hour. That same flour turns into 5 bread. That is not a super efficient use of the flour. What does maple do? Maple pastries, carrying speed 10%. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. Do we have a lot of flour? I hope we have a lot of flour. We better have a lot of flour. Wheat flour 196? That's not that much. Are these both? Those are both wheat flour. Is it? It's only the farmers that need to go over here, right? Yeah. Because they have to get to the potato field. So we're going to have to break that road and figure it out. Maybe we can elevate him, put him on top over here. That could work. I mean, this is already going to be higher up. So he could very easily sit on top of a platform and just have stairs going down. And the space underneath is basically just wasted right now. But I don't really have anything I can put there, so that's just going to have to be a waste of space. That's too bad. They'll have unemployed people, so I'm going to do another builder's hut. Am I going crazy with the builder's huts right now? I don't know. I don't really know where to put it. I'll stick it right there. Or should I do a hauling post? Maybe a hauling post would be better. Yeah, let's do another hauling post. Because we already have 32 builders. All right, we're going to do a road going all the way down. I guess this could have just been the road. I don't really have... I guess we could put something on top. If we build platforms in there, we could definitely put something on top. I'm not really sure what we would build, but it could be part of our food industry, or it could be more storage. We could push storage warehouses across the top of this. That would be all right. We could do that over... No, we can't do that over here, because this road is actually being used. I just realized I could have saved myself a lot of effort, in a way, by just putting the the forester and all of them on top of this, by just platforming it and putting it there. But I don't really want to rebuild it right now. We could use another forester temporarily, though. All right, let's stick him right there. And he should be able to plant most of that. Yeah, he can help out. All right, now we can build the rest of these. And they'll just go straight across. Since all this water is actually equal right now, I can get rid of these dams. And see, now how do I do this? I need a way for this water to get out, but I need it to be able to be filled from here and into there, but also out of there. What if I did that? Would that work? Control them independently, and I could decide where the water goes and when. And if this needed to be emptied at all, I could just drop these 2 gates, and then it would connect the 2 areas. But when I needed it to be filled from here, I could drop these 2 all the way, and then it could spill out of both of these. I think that could work pretty well, actually. I mean, that's like... My only desire has been to have less micromanagement, and this is going to be like super duper extra micromanagement. However, it would do what I want it to do. All right, and I'm going to get rid of all these potatoes. Get rid of those potatoes. We're going to put trees there. As soon as that's gone, I'm going to get rid of this road. Oh, we're out of wood. Oh, no. We might need to cancel our plans. So that wood, we got no food and we got no industry. Kind of a big deal. Okay, that guy can reach over here now. So let's manage that. So that's all maples. Then the cutter can reach it all too. That's a massive field. I like that. More maples there. Is that one? Oh, baby. Oh, that wasn't marked. That's a drink. How long has that tree been there? It already has syrup and everything. That's probably been there for eons. Gonna do this road, and we're gonna plant some blueberry bushes, replace all the ones we destroyed. And then, can you reach? Yeah, you can reach all the way down here. You know what? More maples. How about that for maples? Yeah. And that's all going to stay green. I mean, I should have done that ages ago. I wasn't even thinking about it. I don't know. I noticed that our water's not really going up, so I think we need more pumps. I think the way to deal with that is to dynamite this down and build more houses, or more, whatever the hell they're called. Oh, they are a row house. Yes! Score one me. That is a row house. Row house. And maybe we can put a couple of pumps over here. Well, we should really, man, see, it all just starts cascading at you. As soon as you start doing anything, everything else pops up. Because I'm like, well, let's put another one there. Well, that should be knocked down if we want to do that. Well, if that's going to get knocked down, everything else should get knocked down. It's just, you know, it's never ending. It's never ending. Do we have dynamite? We got 72. Maybe we'll start. All right, there you go. There's dynamite. We're going to take that row down, then take that row down, then take that row down. Row by row. How? This guy's doing good. He's planting over here. He's still got a bunch more to plant. All right, so that's going to be a lot more tree farm. So if that can keep going, that's going to be a massive influx of trees. It's going to be a while from now. It's not going to be until, like, into the next drought. But that's going to be a lot. Could clear this side up also. Make more room here. I don't know. We need a lot more lumber. I mean, as you can see, we just burned through 2,000 in the span of a single drought. You know, like, that's a lot. That's a lot. Can he reach over there? Yes, he can. Ooh, nice. So that's more maples there. We're a little low on potatoes, but we're just going to have to deal with that. I'm going to get rid of that. And that's got to be built up to there. We could temporarily close it off, too. Since we're low on wood, I might close it off for now. We're going to do that. Maybe, actually, I can put a dam there. All right, we're going to put a dam there because it'll still flow out here and into this channel. And then we don't have to mess around with this stupid floodgate anymore. And make that a dam now. Because that's kind of exciting for me. Because I hate dealing with them. There's too many. I want to have as few as possible. All right, so that's going to get built. Because then that'll spread it evenly left and right. All right, so that's going to work. That's going to finish. This needs to get blown out. We're going to explode this in a minute. I'm going to stick another dynamite there while we're at it. Keep going. All right, so the housing's looking good over here. As soon as that's done, we can destroy this. Maybe you can do potato farms up here or something. I don't know. We'll figure out the use for it. Ooh, cave carrots. More delicious than regular carrots. I don't know. I think this episode deserved the name of being the water episode. I think that was good. I'm going to leave you with an explosion at the end. Gonna try and make that a habit. I'd just like to say thank you to all the new people that are joining us. I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to let me know what you think is your favorite part of our little colony town. Aside from that, though, my name is Moro. I love you guys. Like the video. Subscribe if you're not. And I'll catch you guys next time. Hello. 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 Is anybody out there? Hello.